Welcome. You're listening to The Radke Show with David and Melissa Radke. Well, hi, everybody, and welcome to the podcast today. I'm excited to be here because I have a special guest. If you're watching us, then you know who my guest is. If you are listening to us, then you don't know. See if you can guess who the guest is. Let's play Guess That Guest. Woo, girl, guess that guest. Okay, I'm going to have you say one sentence, and the sentence is, yo, 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 what's up? And they're going to see if they can guess who it is. Go for it.
Yo, 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 what's up?
Everybody knows it's Remi in the house. The reason I wanted you to do it is because you have I knew you would put your little touch, yo, 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 what's up? Plus Meredith, my cousin Meredith, she's still, even last night, she was like, I still love her raspy little voice.
Oh my gosh. I don't even have a raspy voice, really.
Yes, you do. Remi surprised us and came home for fall break. Why don't you tell the nice people how you lied to your mother for weeks?
Yeah, for weeks. And Taylor helped me. But
and she wants to marry into this family. I think not.
So basically, I texted Taylor and I was like, hey, I want to surprise my parents. Will you help me? She's like, oh my gosh, yes. She was so excited. And then I told my mom 2 weeks before, hey, I'm sorry. I know we have this plan, but I have a sorority event and I can't come.
Because a lot of her sorority events really are required. You have to go.
Yeah. I told her I had to clean up in the morning, so I couldn't leave right after the event.
By the way, nice touch on that. Because she's like, yes, our sorority event is all night long. It's all night Saturday. And then I was like, so you come home on Sunday morning. Well, they're having all us freshman girls come back and clean up. And I thought, oh, that does sound legit. That they would make the freshmen come. So.
Yeah. So I tricked her and I was excited about it. I surprised Noni and Poppy first because she was out of town when I got back.
I was, yeah.
Yeah.
I was at a speaking engagement in Dallas on Friday night when she got in, but that was perfect for my parents because she got to go to their house and spend the night, which they love.
I hung out with them. I got to hang out with Rocco for a bit. And then my mom got there and I filmed it too. She screamed.
I did.
She was like, are you real? Are you real?
I just wasn't expecting it at all. And I have to tell you, just so you will know from now on, I don't really like surprises. I never really have. I don't care for them.
Did you not like that surprise?
Okay, there's a difference in having a good surprise and liking surprises. I don't like to be surprised. I like to know. I just like to know. I like to get my hopes up. I like to get my heart ready. I like to, you know what I mean? So maybe let's not ever do that again.
I can't. That was the only time I would be able to.
Why?
Because I'm coming in Thanksgiving. I'm coming on Christmas break.
David Radke, wherever you are behind this camera, is that a shock to you? Because just so you know, one time.
Yeah, you told me I have to come back for those breaks. So
one time she literally said to us, I don't know, I may just stay here during Thanksgiving. Why do I have to come home at Christmas? I hope you don't come home at Christmas. I'll be thousands of dollars richer if you don't come home at Christmas. I thought today, we have to tell them what we did when you got home. When I got home, rather. On Saturday night. First of all, you need to know when Remi and I get together, we do have a good time.
Yeah, but it's expensive.
It is expensive when we get together. We like to eat sushi in bed while watching scary movies.
With popcorn from the movie theater.
Remi, I put that on TikTok and a woman actually said, wait, you can go pick up movie theater popcorn and not go to a movie.
Yes.
That is crazy talk.
Been doing that.
Cheaper than if you go to the movies and get the same time.
Wait, why would it be cheaper? Because you're not paying for a movie ticket, number one.
I'm telling you, I believe it is.
David is saying he thinks it is. Well, I don't think you're right. And here's why. Because when I went in and ordered the movie theater popcorn, the girl said, did you enjoy your movie? she knew I wasn't going to a movie. I said, oh, I didn't just finish watching a movie. I'm actually just taking it home. And she said, oh, okay, good for you. So I don't think she charged me differently because she didn't even know.
Yeah.
But anyway, we got that. We got our drinks. We came back and we watched The Woman in Cabin 10
Yeah.
on Netflix. So when Remy and I say scary, we don't mean.
No, I mean, it was creepy. It was creepy.
It was kind of creepy, but it was good. It's based on a book, which I had read, and it was really good. But tell them what else we did.
Okay. So my mom was watching this video and she looked at me and she's like, Remi, do you want to? And I was like, yes. So it was a spur of the moment decision. I called the place up. We went there and we got, I hit that. We got matching tattoos. Oh, wait. I don't know if they can see it.
Yeah, they probably can't.
They can see mine, I'm sure.
They probably can't see it. Let's see if David will zoom in.
Yeah, help me, Daddy.
Y'all, I don't have one tattoo on my body, nor will I have a second tattoo on my body.
There we go.
Okay. There's Remi's. It is the time.
It's a heart.
Micro hearts. They're called micro hearts. And people are getting them right now. They look like little freckles. Mine is so small on my wrist that last night I hit it probably 12 times thinking it was a mosquito.
Yeah. She's getting it bigger though.
I would literally be like this. Gosh. Oh, and then I'd be like, oh, I have a tattoo. But the reason we got it like this is
we can show them a half five way because we can't hold hands that way.
So normally if we hold hands, she'd be on the other side.
If we're like half fiving,
they
come on now, just half five me.
They touch.
They touch. And so it's super cute if we're holding, like, we don't hold hands all the time, but like if we're
I do in church, I reach over and grab your hand.
Yeah, she loves holding my hand.
I do.
But and so when we do, it's not like a weird waffle one. It's like a little.
That's called enclosed. That's called romantic fingers. We don't romantic fingers.
Waffle. Yes.
No, it's not.
Because I remember I went on a Coke date for my sorority and the person tried to waffle my hand. And I was like, no, we got a pancake.
We got a pancake? Okay. I will tell you this. You probably don't know this, but my entire life, when I only held hands with one other person other than David Radke. A guy took me on a date and in the middle of the date, he, as you just said, pancaked my hand. When your daddy and I started dating, we had to go to chapel service every day at college. And they would say, grab the hand of the person next to you and let's pray. And your dad and I always held hands like this. Yeah. But I was liking him and he had started liking me. And so one day they told us to grab hands and he went like this. And I was like,
ew, that grosses me out.
My gosh, we're practically doing it.
Yeah.
It was a big move for David Radke.
I've held hands and I've been doing the waffle.
It's not called, David, what is it called? Interlocking fingers.
We call it waffle.
It's called, no, nobody does.
Okay. Hey,
look at me.
Comment.
It's just you.
Comment down below.
It's just you. I have a feeling.
I promise it's not because literally they were talking about it at the Coke Day.
Really?
So in my sorority, we do things like not every week, but every other week. It's called a Coke Day. So my sorority goes on, like you sign up.
And she's saying COKE, Coke Day.
Yeah. We sign up and whoever like gets picked, because there's 200 of us in our PC. But for frats, because you go on the date with a frat. So like I went with Lambda. I can say the frats, right?
Of course.
Okay, that's what I thought. I went with Lambda, super sweet, super cute. We did swing dancing. So they like line up, right? The doors are closed and the girls line up on the other side, the guys line up on one side. And then it's their PC. So it's like they're freshmen. Mean? They're freshmen and we're freshmen. It's only for freshmen.
What is PC?
It just means our freshman group. That's what
okay.
I can't remember at the top of my
potential customers.
No. It's like I don't remember. Whatever.
Okay.
But and then they open it and you go, hi, and then you walk and then they close it and then they open it again and like you like meet your person and everything. So it was super cute. Like I had fun. My swing date was literally one of the funnest people.
They call it a Coke date. It's kind of cute. It's based off of like in the 50s that you'd literally go get a Coke and put 2 straws in it. And it's Remi told me the guys aren't aggressive. It's really just, and you go as a big group and you just do something fun.
And they have to be, like, the freshmen have to be very respectful or they get in trouble.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But mine was so sweet. I remember his name, but I'm not going to say it.
Okay.
And Allie got the friend of his.
Okay.
So all of us were like, Allie is one of my best friends there. She's my sorority sister. I'm in Delta Gamma. I don't know if you ever said
Okay.
what I'm in, but I love DG. It's a little symbol. Or drop your anchor, Mom. Come on now. You got it. No.
Am I dropping it like it's hot? Oh, I'm dropping my anchor. Okay. I literally was doing a move. I'm dropping my anchor.
Look how cute you got.
Okay.
Okay, but love my sorority. She's my sorority sister. She's one of my best friends there. Like, I can confidently say that. And we all got to do the little dance together, and they were like teaching us dances, but like, I knew the dances, baby.
Oh.
Sweetie. They literally, no, it's different. It's like, the line dances.
Yeah.
Not just the line dances.
It's like when you go to a wedding and they like, shuffle to the
I've
left.
had coffee, so give me a second and I'll show.
Okay.
So they did swing dancing where it was like this and you like do all that. Well, I knew that stuff.
Okay.
Because I've been going to dance and stuff.
Okay.
Now, am I a good hip hop dancer? No, not at all. But am I a good swing dancer? Yes.
I'm not understanding where you're saying you learned to swing dance.
Can I say on here?
What?
Bonita.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay.
Like where you go and a guy will ask you to dance. Like,
and it's all line dancing.
Yeah. Or swing dancing. Yeah. And you don't say no because it's not.
They're not asking on a date.
Yeah. They're asking, hey, you want to dance? And I'm like, yeah.
Okay.
And so they would teach me dances because I always said yes. And Hannah always said no. So
you really can dance.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice. So anyway, but the guy you went with, nothing. Super.
No, like we're friends. Like, but I actually just saw him the other day. That reminded me. Yeah, I love Lambda. Like, they're cute. Like, they have like this watermelon bus thing. They throw watermelons off the side. I think they're cute. They're
good.
And like, they were really sweet to our sorority. Like, they were great gentlemen.
Yeah. Oh, okay. That's nice to hear. Okay. I have some questions that I want to ask Remi about college. And she tells me on the way walking into the offices today, okay, just don't ask me any questions about college. I'm like, girl, that's the most exciting thing you're doing with your life right now. Well, what else are we going to talk about? But
look at this bird.
I found like these questions. It was like 50 questions to bond with your daughter. Now I'm going to be totally honest. Number one,
any more bonding.
We don't need any more bonding. I can tell you that honestly. I don't know what your relationship is like with your child, but this one can't get any closer or I'm going to have to nurse her. Okay? I'm going to have to
vice versa.
Maternity bra.
Or vice versa.
This child and I are very close and we love it that way. We would not have it any other way.
Yeah. You want to know how close we are real quick?
Oh, say it in my ear.
No.
Say it in my
No. Yesterday, I wanted to take a good Sunday afternoon nap. And she was like, Remi. Well, I'm just going to move this mic because she's like, Remi, please come back to bed. Come stay in this bed, please. Meanwhile, Dad's wanting to take a Sunday afternoon nap.
Okay, that's not fair because David rarely takes Sunday afternoon naps in our bed. He lays on the couch and watches football. So I couldn't understand it. But yesterday he wants to. And I think it was because he was feeling left out.
Dad, was that
true, David Vaughn? Okay, so I'm like, Remi, come in here and take a nap with me. I just love it so much. Not the point. I'm going to ask you some questions because we're just interested in your journey.
Questions.
Okay, you ready? 50 questions to bond with your daughter. I ain't got time for no 50 questions.
Okay.
I picked out like 5. All right. I want to know in this season in your life, how you manage your time effectively.
My planner. Me and my mom went over a planner thing and it helps me manage my time. It tells me the times I'm going to class and then where I should be after class, which is like the library where I study for a bit. And then it shows what free time I have. And so I take that free time and nap. And then it tells me lunch. And then it tells me when I'm supposed to go to the DG house, all that stuff. So it's very helpful. And we went over it about 2 weeks ago and I've been following it. This past week I was sick, but I'm still kind of getting over it, if y'all can't tell, if y'all can't hear it in my voice.
She was certainly sick. And so we let those days slide. But the great thing about Remi is that we are all four of us are on Life 360. Plug for Life 360. It's amazing. We're all four on Life 360 and none of us hate being on Life 360 because
I'm more on it than them. I always am like texting Rocco, what are you doing? Why are you here?
yeah, like my kids are not like, I don't want you to know where we are. They're not that way. So I will be
Because they don't
like,
care.
I'll be like, Remi, you're supposed to be in the library right now and you're still eating. What's going on? And she's like, oh, well, I got out of a class late or whatever. But me and you sitting down and planning that out has been super helpful for you. And it's even helped you with your grades because you have focused time on when you study for each class. Now, tell them the reason why we had to sit down and do that.
Because I am wanting to go study abroad this summer in Portugal for about 4 weeks. So it's in July, but we really need to sign up soon because the lady's been like saying, hey, I'm keeping this spot open for you, but I'm not supposed to be.
So it's $8,000. And I'm just going to be totally honest, we ain't got that. So we got to pray that we can get $8,000. And she wants to go and she wants to study abroad in Portugal for 1 month in July. And I told her, I said, here is our requirement. Our requirement is that you bring home good grades, which she's like, I already know that. And she said, and I am. And I said, and the second one is that you sit down with me. I help you manage out your time and you follow that to the letter 5 days a week. Do what you want on Saturdays and Sundays, but 5 days a week, you follow that to the letter.
Which I study on Saturdays too. And my dad gets so mad at me. It was like, it was 5 in the afternoon and I was doing some homework. I was doing my homework and he goes, why are you in your room? Why aren't you out? Why aren't you doing something?
Yeah, he does.
But if I were to be out at 5 on a Friday, why aren't you in your room doing homework? Why aren't you doing your work?
He is odd that way. That David has surprised me about that.
It depends on how he's feeling.
Yeah, it's very strange. That has surprised me about David because David is pretty much kind of like this. You know what you're going to get with him and he's the best in the world. But he has shown a different side of himself with her in school. And I don't understand that, but he's a lot of fun. He wants her to go to Portugal so bad. So you guys, let's pray about it. And we're going to get this kid to Portugal if it's the last thing I can do in my Portuguese language.
Yeah.
Anyway, so she's really managing her time effectively. And that has been great to see. Remi, what are you the most excited about at this phase in your life?
Girl, I don't know. There are so many things to be excited about. Hey, I will say, I'm enjoying, this is one of my excitements. I've been enjoying the intramural sports.
Have you really? It's just flag football though that you play.
Yeah, I know, but I'm going to sign up for the basketball one too.
Really?
Yeah, I kind of want to do sand volleyball, but we'll see which one I choose.
Oh, I think you would love sand volleyball.
Yeah. But I loved my flag football team. They were amazing. And they asked me and Allie to do 4v4 flag football. So we're doing that next semester.
Okay.
But it was so fun. I still have bruises on me from it. And it's not supposed to be contact, but I still made it contact. It's okay. But we were going against different sororities. So it was like in my team, it was like all DGs. And we did pretty good.
Yeah.
We missed, we were in playoffs and we lost because our quarterback that's usually with us, she was out of town.
Oh, okay.
So,
when I asked the question, what are you most excited about at this phase in your life? You could have said my future, or when I think about what this particular class that I'm in, or you could have said, oh, the parties at school or making all the new friends. The fact that you said intramural sports just delights me to no end. That is truly who you are. That is Remi Radke to the core. You know why? Because intramural sports, it's a little bit of everything. It's a good time. It's a lot of new friends. It's being active. It's competitive. That is Remi in a nutshell. So that's so.
Yeah,
cute.
I enjoy the, my classes too, except for English. Never liked English, but,
you're doing great in psychology.
Yeah. But, what was I going to say?
Think about it.
I like the cafeterias too. I enjoy those. I enjoy the all you can eat one.
I have more to ask you about friendships, what you look for, what you're finding in new people. once you leave this small town and you're out there meeting new people? I'm going to ask you that right after this break. We'll be right back. Hey guys, quick break from the show, but this is important. If you're loving these conversations, then Stretch Marks is where you need to be. That's where I share the stuff I don't always say out loud. Stories, voice notes, confessions, even a little advice now and then. It's real, it's honest, and it's waiting for you. Go to melissaradke.substack.com and join us. We're building something beautiful over there, and I want you in it. Okay, obviously, you've been born and raised in this town. You started kindergarten here, went through the same kids all up through high school, through 12th grade, same school, small school. I want you to talk to me about now that you're making new friends, and they're friends from all over, literally. What are you realizing consistently shows up that you value in friendships?
Loyalty.
Really?
Yeah. The friends I have are very, very, like, we bicker and argue, but like, two of my main friends, very, loyal, very snaps at someone if they're being rude or something. And I do the same. So we all just kind of have each other's backs, even if like we're mad at each other.
Really?
Yeah. We're going to like help each other out and stuff.
How have you learned how to bicker and argue though fairly? Because you weren't raised around having to do that much.
We always bicker and argue.
No. But I'm saying with new people, I mean, you don't know how they're going to react. So how have you learned how to do that? I remember when I went to
I
college
don't think it really mattered. We all just yell at each other and then get over it. Like literally, we were all Sarah thought I stole something of hers.
stole.
Yeah, well, because her bag was in my room for some reason. There were a lot of random people like at our dorm,
Mm-hmm.
but her bag was in my room for some reason, and so she was like, "Oh, you've been caught," and so she was mad. And then Carly came in and was like yelling. I was like, "Close my door!" I yelled. I was like, "Close my door right now!" I was like, "Close it!"
Really?
And then, yeah, and then we were all like, "Hey, so we're sorry for yelling."
So how did the bag get in there?
Oh, I have no idea. We have no idea. But I didn't steal it. Like we
And she
talked
knows
about
that.
Yeah, she knows that. She knows it. But we're trying to figure out who did. But I have no idea how that bag was in there.
Okay. So even fighting with your roommates, y'all just get over it. Just move on.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, that's all you really can do.
Yeah. What are some challenges for you at college that you're facing right now?
Waking up.
Remi?
I don't know how I did it in high school for 12 years because
I do. His name is David
I know.
Von Radke.
Scared the daylights out of me. But
no, he woke you up with hot coffee every morning. That's why you're having trouble getting up. I told you shouldn't be doing that.
No. But I'll be waking up at 7 for school every morning, and now I have to wake up at 9. I'm like, ugh. And so now I've been starting to wake up at 8 to like get my day going, but it's so hard. I just sit there and look at the ceiling. I'm like, I'm up. That's all that matters.
Okay. Would you say that there is a lesson that you have learned so far? Nothing?
No, I mean, everything's been going smoothly right now.
Do you ever get lonely?
Mm-mm. I like would sit there and be like bored, but I like spending time by myself.
Yeah, you do.
I've always liked that. And then
you're good at it. You're fine with it.
Yeah.
She doesn't even mind going to some kids would go to the cafeteria and have to eat by themselves and be mortified. Oh, she prefers it.
No, I go there with my laptop and I watch a movie while I eat. But so I'm just fine. But when I'm with my friends, I'm happy, I'm excited. I love hanging out with them. So no, my friends don't make me feel lonely.
Okay, good.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they're very inclusive. They're very like, what are you doing?
Yeah, they want to include.
Always texting. Yeah.
Okay, nice.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so glad. Okay, when I said, do you ever get lonely? The reason I asked that is because one of the counselors at the high school that Remi went to, she told Remi and I, she said, a lot of my kids, I've watched these kids grow up and a lot of them will come back around Thanksgiving or Christmas. And they all put on this face as if they're not dealing with loneliness. But if I pull them to the side or I take them out to eat and I really start to talk to them, they will each tell me independently, man, I get so lonely at college. Like I really battle with loneliness. And she said, just really talk to Remi, give her the freedom to be able to tell you that, because I think they're all secretly feeling it and they're not all saying it. So I've asked Remi several times, baby, how you feeling today? You feeling lonely? And she always tells me no. And it's not that I don't believe you.
No, yeah.
I
but
think you would tell me at this point.
I'm like involved with different things though, you know?
Mm-hmm. I
Like,
think
it's
that was one of the things your dad was very concerned about is what if she gets there and she does the opposite of what she's ever done and she just withdraws and she doesn't want to be involved in anything.
Mm.
But you haven't done that. And I think being involved, I think that would be great advice to give somebody. Go out, be involved.
Yeah. When your friends say, come on, you go. If you're in bed and you're tired. Like, I literally was like asleep once and Ava came in my room and just turned the lights on, ripped the covers off, and was like, all right, let's go.
At what time of night?
I don't remember.
If somebody did that to me at 9:30, I'm going to tell you what, I'd dig a hole and put them in it.
It was fun. It was funny. I just was like, ugh. But I got up, got ready, and then we had fun. Like, everyone was already ready. They were just waiting for me to wake up. But I was.
Do you ever get to the point where you're almost afraid to say no? Because what if they don't ask you next time?
Nah, I say no.
Okay.
I say no when I'm too tired or something.
Or not feeling good?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey guys, I want to explain this next little game segment that you're going to be listening to or watching. I saw this on TikTok. It's a trend going around right now called red flag, green flag. And what the parent does, and sometimes it's the child doing it to the parent, is that they go over some scenarios and they ask the child, would you consider it red flag or green flag? But what the child doesn't know is that the parent is describing them. I've also seen a couple where the kid is doing it to the parent. They say, would you consider this a red flag or green flag? You know, I'm dating this guy and he, refuses to drive. He makes me drive everywhere. Like, it's just stuff that eventually the parent will be like, wait, are you talking about me? And Remi stepped out to go to the restroom for a second. So I wanted to take a minute and tell you, as you're listening to this, just know in every one, I'm describing her. Let's see if she figures it out. All right, Remi, we're moving now into a little game that I like to play. It's called red flag, green flag. And what the heck are you doing right now?
I want to show my muscles.
Okay. One of the things that we haven't talked about since you've been on here are relationships, like little boy relationships. Is she in one? Is she not? Is she talking to somebody? Is she not? But what I want to do right now is I want to play a little game called red flag, green flag. I've come up with a couple of things that, let's say a guy did this. Would you call it a red flag or a green flag?
Okay.
That kind of thing. Okay. So we'll get a little bit of a taste of what Remi considers good or bad. In case you don't know, explain red flags, green flags to people. In case my mother's listening to this, she has no idea.
Yeah. Red flags are when, let me give an example. If a guy I'm trying to think.
Is abusive. How about you just go for the judging?
Yeah. If a guy is abusive, red flag. If a guy brings you flowers, green flag. But there's also another thing people are doing with the red flag, green flag. If someone says green flag, they go, okay, princess treatment or bare minimum.
What? Princess treatment obviously is a green flag, right?
No, Mom. They're saying if it's a green flag, they say they bring you flowers. Is that princess treatment or bare minimum? Bare minimum.
Oh, really? So it should be a tennis bracelet instead.
No, I'm saying that's bare minimum. Like bringing someone flowers is bare minimum. Like I would expect someone to bring me flowers. Now, if it's flowers every week, princess treatment.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay. So here we go. Red flag, green flag. Are y'all ready? He absolutely demands that you pay him attention until he gets a better offer and then he leaves you.
Red flag.
Is it a red flag for you?
Yes. What?
Well, I don't know.
He only wants your attention when he's bored.
Oh, and wants it all on him for sure. And then he gets okay, I gotta go.
Yeah. See, I was going to say at first green flag. If he's like, oh, I want your attention. Like, I don't want you to be on your phone. That's green flag, like, in my opinion. But if he's like, oh, never mind. Red
Okay.
flag.
Okay.
Which I have not witnessed that lately.
Okay. So you have been witnessing something then. Oh, okay. Here we go. Talks to you.
Mhm.
You know how people will talk to people, but they'll constantly be looking around the room? It's not that, but it's talks to you, but constantly looks at Snapchat and answers it.
Oh, I was going to say, because I'll talk to someone and look around the room.
Mhm.
It's not on purpose. It's ADHD, just I can't focus on one thing. So I was going to say green flag, but if he's like always like doing this, like you're saying he's like this. Yeah. And then I'm talking, he's like, oh yeah, no, like I totally agree. Like that.
Yes.
That's a red flag.
That's a red flag.
Yeah. I don't like that. I like when I'm talking to someone about something. Now, if we're just sitting there on our phones and we're just having a conversation, I don't care if he like if we're having a real conversation and he's doing that, that's a red flag. But if we're sitting there watching something and I'm like talking to him and he's on his phone, like texting his friend, I don't care. That doesn't bother me.
Okay, let's say you lived in an apartment or house. Okay. Comes to your apartment, swings the refrigerator wide open, says there's absolutely no food here. How come there's never any food here?
Okay, that's I don't.
And then will be like random stuff, like how come there is never any pepperoni?
Okay, are you like trying to talk about dad or something?
No. Your dad ever said the words, how come there's no
Rocco?
No.
You're not talking about Rocco?
No, Rocco doesn't even eat pepperoni.
No, but he swings it.
Remi, they swing your door open. They're like, there's never anything here.
Okay, I would be like, go get your own freaking food then. Go buy something for yourself.
So you're saying that's red flag for you?
Yeah, that would be,
Obnoxious.
I would just be like, if he keeps doing it, like, I would get one time, like, I'd be like, all right, like, or like if he's trying to be funny.
Mhm.
But then if he keeps doing it, I'm going to be like, go buy yourself something then, fatty. Goodness.
All right. Last, I think maybe I can think of it.
Yeah, you're just choosing all these awful ones. Like, there's no green flags.
Comes to your house, decides he needs Tylenol. Okay. Pulls out every single drawer trying to find it, never shuts the drawer back, opens a cabinet looking for it, doesn't shut the cabinet back, goes into one of your drawers to find Tylenol, instead picks up some of your makeup and just lays it all out, but never puts it back.
I don't think that's a red flag. Like, I feel like
so
that's something you talk about.
So you're constantly picking up after him.
Well, I'm just saying that's something you talk about. And if it doesn't get fixed, then it's over. But like, some people just don't grow up in the same environment, I guess. I would be pretty annoyed though. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd be like, get your Tylenol and leave.
Yeah.
But, so yeah, I guess that would be like a red flag maybe. I don't know. It's not a green flag, but.
And then what if every time you went out, it was about what they wanted to watch, what they wanted to eat, and if they where they wanted to sit, what TV, then what room they wanted to use.
Like, I don't care. I'm the woman. Like, that's not.
So they would be like, I'm going to go sit in your bed. And we're like, okay, well, don't sit on I'm going to sit on whatever side I want. And then they were like,
You're just talking about me.
And just so you know,
we're not in a freaking relationship.
David, when did you find out that I was talking about her?
What was the first question you even asked?
Remi, every one of them were you, baby. Every one of them.
The first one.
Want all of your time until they get a better offer.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
We're not in a relationship.
Wants to talk to you, but then it's like this. Mom, I just think that, hold on. I don't do it like that.
I don't do it like that. There's only one person I text really now, besides Allie and Ava.
I love you. I'm so glad you're home. Oh my gosh, Remi. Thank you for being on the podcast with me.
Yeah.
I love you guys. Have a great day. Thanks so much for watching The Radke Show. Be sure and leave us a 5-star review, y'all. We love you guys. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Thanks for listening to this episode of The Radke Show. We're going to end now so that you can go and love on your people. Till next time.